This time around, the top 10 best professional scents, designer edition. This is, of course, the more affordable choices for you guys. So let's do it. What is up, FragFam? Max Forti back again with another top 10 video. This time, of course, as I promised you, my top 10 best professional scents designer edition. This is the more affordable version of top 10 professional scents that you guys can rock and smell great while conveying a very professional and very well put together vibe about yourself. All 10 fragrances here are great fragrances. They are in no particular order. They're all tried and true by yours truly, and they all meet my ACE criteria: appealing, clean, and of course, elegant. So let's jump right into it. This is from the house of Hermès, of course, Terre de Hermès. This is Eau de Vetiver, just released this year around springtime. This is a little bit more intense, spicier version of the original Terre de Hermès. However, being an eau de parfum actually performs really well, but it's actually a very smooth vetiver here, very professional, sophisticated, great for the professional setting. Guys, check this one out. You will not disappoint if you're a fan of vetiver like myself. The next choice here from the house of Dior. They do professional, elegant, sophisticated like no other house. From the collection, the lineup, Dior Homme. This is Dior Homme Eau. I love this one here because if I want to wear iris, which to me, it gives a very playful, sweet, very creamy kind of a vibe for work, I think this is the best one. Perhaps I go as far as saying this is the more wearable of the Dior Homme line. Still takes that amazing buttery iris that Dior does like no other with the Dior Homme line, but it gives the citruses here very amped up and the cedar note at the dry down that makes this amazing trifecta of iris, cedar, and citruses, giving the scent a very elegant but professional vibe about the scent. Guys, check this one out for the work setting, Dior Homme Eau. Some of you may or may not know that I live in the New England area. I'm very close to New York City, which is where I work, and it gets really chilly. We get really long and cold winters, and for those winter days, really brisk days, there's nothing that cuts through the cold in a very professional way like Valentino Uomo Noir Absolute. This fragrance was just released, I believe, late last year or early this year. I think it was late last year, late 2017, from the Valentino Uomo line. I think this is an amazing scent, very sensual, but yet retains that professional, mature vibe about it. If you like Dior Homme Intense, but you wanted something a little bit more masculine, a little bit more rugged, and very easy to wear, this here does not project like crazy. Gives you a really nice sillage. It will stick around the whole day's work. All these fragrances here, like I said, are tried and true. They're going to give you 7 to 8 hours easy, especially if you spray your clothes or this area. They're going to stick around. You're going to smell great with this one. Cinnamon, creamy sandalwood, and obviously incense with a little bit of a patchouli, iris, ambery combo. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. Nothing here is overly done. No notes here are very sharp or in your face, overbearing. It's quite the contrary. Very elegant, sophisticated scent. Great for the cold weather. If you spray this at your house and you're going to work, by the time you get to work, it'll be nice and smooth, very easy to wear. It's going to stick around the whole day and you're going to smell very unique and exotic. I believe no one is going to smell as good as you if you rock this particular fragrance. For the work setting in a cold fall and winter, this is perfect. Valentino Uomo Noir Absolute, guys. Check this out. And since we're in the subject of fall and winter scents, great for this time of the year, awesome for the work setting. This here is from the house of Bulgaria, of course, Bulgarian Black. It's actually smooth enough that you can rock this all year round. It's actually pretty versatile. But because it has a beautiful tobacco boozy note with the cinnamon, drizzle up top, this is a great ambery, tobacco boozy, ambery scent with a little bit of a leather, a benzoin, and vanilla kind of a dry down that it's just perfect for the weather that we have right now. Winter and fall, I think, are the best times for this one. You can rock this all year round if you control your sprays. It's not going to be as strong as Valentino, the one I talked about before this one, and it reminds me of Spice Bomb from Viktor and Rolf. However, Spice Bomb from Viktor and Rolf is actually a sweeter scent, a lot, more playful and youthful, as this one here is a little bit more mature with that suede leather tobacco here. It's just amazing. The vetiver dry down, embellished by that benzoin and vanilla. It's going to give somewhat of a playful, for a casual setting kind of a, type of work. Yeah, it's going to be more mature than, Spice Bomb from Viktor and Rolf. So guys, check this one out. If you want a great scent for the fall and winter, Bulgarian Black is the one you're looking for. This next one is a great discovery of mine. This was released late last year and I discovered around March of this year, and I've been wearing this fragrance so much that I had to share with you guys. This could have easily been on my BBB, Big Bang for Your Buck videos, because it's a great proposition as far as what the scent is, the longevity, and how the blend is. Just smells amazing. This is Bois de Vetiver from the house of Karl Lagerfeld. Now, Karl Lagerfeld is a brand that I don't talk much on this channel because they don't really release many things, but this here is quite a very surprising release. And you can have this fragrance between 30 and 40 bucks for the 100 ml like this. Discount websites do carry this fragrance. I'd urge you to try this. You know, I put a nice little dent on this fragrance. I wore a lot of this juice. I still wear it. It's one of my go-to office scents. If you're on a budget, you want to smell great, have a job interview, if you can only afford one fragrance, if you just started a job, I would definitely suggest checking Bois de Vetiver from Karl Lagerfeld. You want to convey a very professional vibe about yourself, also very casual, cool, calm, and collected. This will definitely do it because the vetiver here is very smooth, a little bit sweet, with a hint of rose and a touch of patchouli. Just very becoming, very modern, guys. Check Bois de Vetiver, one of my favorite scents for work at this top 10, guys. Don't miss on this one. Gentlemen, if you want to try any of the 10 choices that I talked about in this video, guys, go check out myfragrancesamples.com. The reason why I wanted to share with you guys myfragrancesamples.com, if you're looking for a high-end niche bottle like a Rouge à Dove or a Parfum Aroma like myself, been trying to get some Parfum Aromas. I'm trying to get my nose on them. They cost a lot of money. Most places do not carry them discounted. This is a perfect place for you to try them out before committing to a full bottle. I got 2 samples of Parfum Aromas that I wanted to try out before getting a bottle. And not only did I get my samples in a very speedy fashion, but also the guy sent me 2 amazing decants that I didn't even ask for as free samples. I've gotten MFK here and an Armani Privé sample with my purchase. High-end niche samples. That level of commitment and that level of customer service is what I'm talking about. All the information down below. Don't miss out on the max 15% code. All the information down the link below. But that's not all. I'm going to give you guys a chance to win 3 coupon codes. This is not worldwide this time around. Perhaps I'll do a worldwide promotion in near future, but this one here is for continental US and Puerto Rico only. You're going to have a chance to win one $50 gift card from myfragrancesamples.com, as well as 2 lucky winners will get a 25 coupon code. Gentlemen, all the information for the 3 coupon giveaway is going to be also listed in the description below. Follow the instructions and good luck to all. Talk about easy to wear. This next one is probably the safest one to get from this list. You can easily find this at your general store. You can find it at discount websites. If you want to smell great, get compliments, there's nothing like Acqua di Gio Profumo. This takes the timeless classic, Acqua di Gio EDT, makes it a perfume. It makes a perfume version of that, a more intensified version with patchouli and incense. However, the scent is very well blended, very smooth, extremely mass appealing. One of the favorite scents I have for work as far as getting compliments and just grab and go. I don't have to think too much. Most of these fragrances will retain that grab and go kind of ability to smell great without thinking too much. But this here definitely takes the cake. Not the most affordable choice, but one that will never disappoint. If you want something easy to wear and you can only have one, this is another one that I would suggest, guys, pick this one up. Acqua di Gio Profumo will never disappoint. Here's another surprising one from the house of Dunhill. This one's called Dunhill Icon. And not many people talk about this scent, but I think it's the ultimate professional scent. Absolutely love the bottle. The presentation here just looks very elegant, very chic, very modern. And this is what this scent is. It's a very chic and modern scent. Reminds me of Bois de Vetiver that I just showed you from Karl Lagerfeld. It's just a little bit more intensified with pepper. You have a lot of pepper in this one up top. So if you like pepper in your fragrances, it's definitely going to give a casual and very sophisticated modern vibe about yourself with this scent. All the scents here on this list, of course, is going to be a pattern here with the citrus aromatic scents. They're going to be very woody, with the woodsy dry down. The vetiver is going to be present. Most of these fragrances in the dry down as well, but I look for a vetiver that's not earthy or too pungent. I'm looking for a smooth, very aromatic vetiver that's combined with perhaps citruses or some gourmand components that are not really pushing the barriers, but really retaining that professional, elegant, sophisticated vibe throughout the whole life of the fragrance. This one here is no different. This is probably another one that's very easy to wear, and I'd say, if you can't find Bois de Vetiver, this is a great option. They don't smell very alike. I'd say the main difference here between Icon and Bois de Vetiver is that this one here has a lavender, a creamy lavender in the heart, and it's really intensified with that pepper up top. Other than that, they're pretty much, in the same genre and same vein, like they could be cousins or brothers, and they both smell amazing. The next choice here is a fragrance that started a whole trend, that broke the mold. It's a trendsetter fragrance from the house of Chanel. Chanel does it very well. I did it with Chanel No. 5, and again, broke the mold again in 2010 with this release. So much so that they have released 2 flankers already with this fragrance. It started with the ADT, they gave us an Eau de Parfum, and this year they released a Parfum, total, pure Parfum edition of Bleu de Chanel. Of course, this is a great fragrance, a timeless fragrance already. It became a classic from the 2000s. This fragrance is beautiful. You have mint up top, grapefruit that's just so uncanny. It'll be mouth-watering grapefruit. Has a little bit of an incense that just gives this fragrance some depth. It's very aromatic. It's got the citrus components, the woody base, with a little bit of the vetiver here again, all blended to perfection. A great scent that's been copied by many fragrance houses that also came up with that blue style type fragrance. We're talking about Dylan Blue, we're talking about Dior Sauvage, you know, the list goes on and on and on. But Bleu de Chanel EDT is the pioneer, the trendsetter, the one that broke the mold and started this whole trend of the blue fragrances. Guys, check this out, Bleu de Chanel. It's one that you don't have to think too much. A great scent to have in your wardrobe, in your fragrance wardrobe for the professional work scent. You can dress this up, you can dress this down. A great fragrance whether you work in a more casual setting or you all decked out with a three-piece suit. You're going to smell amazing and convey a professional, very elegant, sophisticated vibe about yourself. True, it might be well played out. You know, a lot of people wear this, but nevertheless, it's never going to disappoint because it smells amazing. And here we go. When you're making a top 10 professional, elegant, sophisticated, modern lineup of fragrances, you cannot leave out Tom Ford. Mr. Tom Ford does it very well with his fragrances. The guy has an amazing taste for fragrances, and this is one that I cannot do a top 10 professional list without. Of course, one of my favorites of all time. I've been wearing this for many years now. This is Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver. This is the EDT, the Eau de Toilette concentration. If you do happen to come across the Eau de Parfum, it's going to be a little bit more concentrated and a little bit sharper than the EDT. I find the EDT a little smoother and easy to wear in the work setting. Look how much I wore this fragrance. Almost half of the bottle is gone. This is like my 4th or 5th bottle. I can't remember correctly, but I have the EDP as well. But the EDT is the one I really gravitate towards when it comes to the work setting. It's a perfect vetiver scent. If you're looking for something smooth, it's going to command attention, but it's going to give you a very cool, calm, and collected vibe about yourself, this is the perfect one to do just that. If you're looking for a great signature scent for work, check this one out. In fact, I've wore this for many years as my go-to signature scent, the one that I wear the most in the office. So Grey Vetiver is one that you do not want to miss out, guys. Check this one out. This last choice here comes to us from the house of Prada. Of course, we all know here in the fragrance community that Prada does clean, smooth, modern, sophisticated very well. Some of the fragrances are referred to as a bar of soap, an expensive bar of soap. This here is no different. It's very classy, very modern, but also very clean and crisp. It's going to convey a very smooth vibe about yourself. One of my favorites, you guys will see how much I wore this bottle. This is a Woody Chypre from the house of Prada. This is Prada L'Homme. Look at the dent I put on this bottle. I absolutely love this fragrance. Again, it has a little peppery up top, creamy sandalwood, violet leaf in the heart to give it a little bit of a depth to it. But the iris here is amazing. You can attest to the amazing quality and blend of this fragrance upon first spray. This to me was love at first sniff, especially the kind of reactions that I got at the work environment. The dry down here is going to give you an earthy patchouli that's going to come to play, that's balanced by this creamy sandalwood and this amazing cedar touch that's going to give this masculinity surrounding this fragrance, and it's just amazing. Prada L'Homme, to me, gentlemen, is definitely the ultimate final accessory when it comes to the perfection in the work environment. Guys, check this fragrance out, wear it, come back here and thank me later. If you have a job interview, if you're just looking for one particular scent to smell amazing at your job, definitely check this one out, Prada L'Homme. So gentlemen, that's all I have for you today. Please let me know in the comment section below what your top fragrances for work in the designer realm of things are. I'd love to read your comments. Let me know your top 5 or top 10 go-to professional scents. Let's start a little professional scent conversation, shall we? Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to show your support. Of course, as always, stay tuned for a lot more. Stay fragrant. Keep on spraying, but remember, it's not just what you spray that's going to dictate your success, but it's also how you play. Gentlemen, I will see you in the next one.